to see disasters happen. I mean, there's a history of that. We start to get serious after something bad has already happened, not because somebody is predicting something. So I'm a little pessimistic on that.
My belief is that you really don't have, as they say, a silver bullet. There is no single solution. I think we have to do a large range of things. And I should also emphasize that it's not just technology that we have to change. We also have to change our lifestyles.
I am hopeful that we will avoid the worst. I would be surprised if we committed ritual suicide, especially when the opportunities to avoid doing so are so plentiful and so affordable. My worry is that we won't do so quickly enough. And so we will end up having to do so much more expensively. Probably, depending on what estimates you look at, a ballpark figure is something like for every 10 years of delay, the cost will roughly double.
Well, I'm actually very confident. And the reason for this is I see no technical obstacles. We have the technology to reduce our usage of energy and to produce alternative energy. We have the knowledge about how the climate is changing. We have a lot of good monitoring program in place. Of course, we could have more, but we have all the information we need, and there's no obstacles. The only thing is a political decision, of course, that is needed.
Well, for me, the issue of climate change is the defining issue of our age. In many ways that the Cold War was for the previous generation. This is something that we all will be affected by, whether we choose to address it or not. That's a fact. Tackling climate change, I believe, is also a means of essentially tackling that financial recession and protecting ourselves against future crises of that kind, and also protecting ourselves against fossil fuel insecurity, which will just become more and more of an issue.
Europe will exist as a green continent, or it will not exist. And the world will exist as a green-blue planet, or it will not exist.
It has to be people power that is going to make a difference. So people, every single individual has to be convinced that action is required in this area. And if they start showing their preference for what needs to be done, then politicians